Hey there YouTube, this is Elite Master bringing a video review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Energon Basic Cruellock. Now Cruellock here is very dinosaur-esque. Actually, it looks a lot like Godzilla, like the Americanized Godzilla, especially here in the face. If you can see it, see him? That jaw. It's just a very nice little basic figure. You can see he has a lot of this nice clear green parts all over him, which was a like a huge theme with the Energon molds. And you can see it all the way through his tail here. That's going to become his weapon later on in robot mode. Now then, let's take a look at the figure proper. Now then, in this mode, he does have quite a bit of articulation. His head can go up and down, that's because of the transformation joint, and it's on a hinge that's with a spring, so you can't really do much with it. But its mouth can open up and down, that much. It's nice detail though. His shoulders can rotate. The actual shoulder joint itself, like the shoulder armor right here, can rotate separately. But the shoulder is on a ball joint, moved in and out. Elbows on a ball joint. Nicely molded green claws right here, very nice. Its hips can move forward and back. Same as the shoulders, the separate armor rotates while this stays on the ball. So the hips on the ball joint, you got a hinge here, and a hinge here. And there's a ball joint on the foot, but you can't use it at all, so otherwise it comes off. And that's it for its articulation in its beast mode, I guess you can call it. Now then, let's transform this, and I'll say right now, it does come with an Energon power chip thing, but mine didn't come with one. But if you got one retail, like if you found one in box, it would have one. I got this thing loose, so it doesn't have it, but it has its weapons, so that's what counts. Now then, to transform this bad boy, just close its mouth, straighten its arms, like so. Straighten its legs so you can get those parts like that. Just straighten its legs out. You can see where this is going. And now this is actually really cool. You see all these inner mechanisms right here? All those hinges. Well, if you pull the tail back, it's going to pull those hinges back. And you can push those hinges together. And I don't know if you saw that. But when it's out like that, look at the shoulders. And then you push it in. The shoulders come out and the head goes up. Just pull it all the way back. Peg the hips together completely. Now shoulders have been filled out. We come back here, split the tail. Just leave it out like that for now. You can pull the weapons out. Take a look at those later. Just turn the head, and there we have Cruellock in robot mode. Now then, according to what I have seen from other people, you can take the tails here, and there's this little peg right there that's supposed to go in here and go into that hole on the leg, but that eliminates the leg articulation completely, so I don't see why you'd want to do that. So I just have the tail out to the sides, played like that. Now then, in this mode, he's actually pretty nice. Take a look at his head close up here. Pretty good. Got nice silverish blue eyes with this purple crest, orange face mouth thing. I think they're going for like a toothed look to better represent his bestial dinosaur type mode, but it looks more like a beard. And it's got good movement. You can just rotate 360, that's about it. It's got all the same articulation it did in its beast mode. Nothing has changed. It essentially stood up and made its shoulders flare out and its head's back. And it does have quite a bit of kibble. Its head's just chilling out back here. And the tail is just splayed open like that. Though it does kind of look pretty cool from the front, in my opinion. Now then, he does have his two weapons right here. You have his little pistol. You can hold that. It's a little loose, but he holds it fine. You also have his sword right here, where if you just take the handle, just stick it into his hand, he can hold it like that. Or you can take this handle, but just like this when it's stored in its beast mode, you flip it up like that. You take the pistol, there's a hole in it, just going to go into that peg, and then you can have him hold the pistol from that, and now he's got a giant buster sword. A giant clear green buster sword. I actually really like that. This is one of the cool things that just comes with a figure that you really helps the figure be what it is, be really cool. You can get some pretty good poses with this guy if his arm doesn't pop out and his head doesn't go back forward. When the pelvis is completely pegged together, the head will stay back, but if it unpegs itself somehow, then it can be a problem. So let's get him into a semi-good pose here. But yeah, as you can see, he is a Decepticon. He's got a Decepticon crystal in his chest. Always did like that about the Energon figures, with the crystals on them. Not just a sign. Not all the Energon figures had those, mind you. But the ones that did have them, they were pretty neat. Wait, did they all have them? I'm not sure. I have a few Energon figures, not a lot. But yeah, that's Cruellock. Let's put him up with another, because he's a basic class, which would be about the same as a scout class nowadays. So let's put him up with another scout class of today to measure them up in terms of size. So here he is next to Brimstone from Reveal the Shield. Or is it Hunt for the Decepticons? Yeah, Hunt for the Decepticons. What am I thinking? But here he is next to Brimstone. As you can see, they are pretty much on par in size. Obviously, Brimstone's got a lot more articulation. Well, almost a lot more articulation. Its arms have more movement. Its head's got more movement. And just in general, Brimstone is a really nice figure. But Cruellock, he's actually really nice. I picked him up at a specialty shop at the mall where I live for about $7, $8 or something like that. I can't remember. But he was worth it. He was worth $8. If you can find him for like $8, then I'd say pick him up. $10 if he's in box, then yeah, pick him up. Anything higher than that, don't pick him up. But yeah, Cruellock is a nice little figure, and you can see him here standing next to a more modern figure, and he's still pretty good looking. Well, this is Elite Masters. This is my review of Cruellock. Hope you liked it, and tune in for more reviews later.